Hi again, guys. Hope everybody's having a good Monday. Our topic for today is this Mormons Building Bridges situation. Some Mormons, about 300 of them, joined the LGBT Pride Parade in Utah to reach out to the LGBT community. Now, on the surface, this is a very noble effort. We know this is an ongoing battle, the religious community versus the gay community, because the general stance of the big three religions is that homosexuality is a sin. In fact, the Bible is very clear on this. It says a man who lies with a man as he lies with a woman, and a woman who lies with a woman as she lies with a man, they are an abomination, and they shall be put to death. They have blood on their hands, I believe it says. You can't get much clearer than that. And that proclamation was actually my kind of catalyst, I guess, as I moved away from organized religion in an actual sure direction away from it, even though I have been questioning my beliefs long before this. This was the catalyst to kind of like really get to where I was just like, this probably isn't going to be the belief system for me, before all the research and all that. You can't get much clearer than that. There's a lot of splitting hairs going on right now. As we do this push and pull and we struggle back and forth between, religion and the LGBT community. And there are LGBT theists, more of them than I thought, actually. I would have thought that, many of them would have taken the same direction I took, away from organized religion. But they did not. But anyway, back to Mormons Building Bridges. I'm just going to be frank. I don't buy it. I think it's a political ploy, because now that we're in this marriage equality battle and the Prop 8, the constitutionality of that is going towards the Supreme Court of the land. We all know that the LDS Church had a big, big hand in making that happen, and I think they're in damage control mode right now. They have a presidential candidate who's a Mormon, which is not really mainstream Christianity. A lot of Christians believe Mormonism is a cult. They know all about the charlatan Joseph Smith being the one to start that religion, and he's a known charlatan. We know the Book of Mormon was written in 17th century English, even though it was written in the 19th century by Joseph Smith. And we all know that even mainstream Christians view Mormonism as nothing but, a fraud and a cult. And they're trying to get away from that public image, with mainstream Christians. I have a very hard time believing that this is anything more than a political ploy, to get the LGBT community to back off Mormonism, because a big thing in the presidential race is gay rights. Obama has come out in support of marriage equality. Mitt Romney has come out forcefully against it. But read the fine print on this movement. They don't want marriage equality. They don't want us to have full rights. Realize that these people are not your friends. This is politics and nothing else. And also, it kind of delves into them violating their IRS tax exempt status under the 501c3 nonprofits being unable to meddle in politics. They gave a lot of money to get Prop 8 passed in California. A lot. In fact, they almost single-handedly secured it. The advertising, all of it, all the lies that were spread on TV in 2008 when this was going down. You can thank the LDS Church for that. They have bunches of money. Most Mormons are very affluent. The only reason they don't even practice polygamy anymore is because Utah wouldn't have been a state without them stopping that practice. You've got to know what these people are about. You can view this video as a warning. These people are not our friends, people. There are many wonderful people of faith. You have Soul Force. You have Believe Out Loud. They are trying very hard. But I really am going to just come out and say it. I think it's a futile, masochistic endeavor. Our money and resources can be used otherwise. We need it more for marriage equality, for ENDA, for hate crimes protections. We don't need to be begging people who will never accept us to accept us. There are people of faith who do. I have a great friend who, I'm not going to mention her name in this video, but she's going to know who I'm talking about, who is raising money for the Trevor Project as a counter protest to the Westboro Baptist Church at her son's high school. You gotta love people like that. They are wonderful. But you also have to realize that mainstream Christianity, and especially Mormonism and some other more fringe sects, they are not on our side, and they probably will never be on our side. You really need to be very, very careful about letting your guard down. You need to find the truly loving people of faith, the truly accepting ones, the ones who are not afraid to say they think same-sex couples should be able to get married and have all the same rights that everyone else has. You have got to know who your friends are and who your enemies are, people. Don't get into the pockets of people who are not truly your friends. It's hard. It's hard being LGBT in this society. You don't ever know. You know, I've lost many friends who were on the surface okay, and then I dig deeper, and they don't think I should be able to get married, or they don't think I should be able to have or adopt children, or they take the whole love the sinner, hate the sin type stance. That's still bigotry. Bigotry wrapped in prayer or excused by religious belief, that is still bigotry, people. You gotta have more self-respect than that. And I really think that this Mormons Building Bridges situation is one that needs to be viewed with the utmost caution. And that's it. Thanks for watching.